Hello, everybody in the PPH region. We've gotten some questions recently about the risk index, what it still means, and what some of the indicators on it mean. So back a couple of years ago, in earlier phases of the pandemic, before Omicron came along, daily case counts were really quite illustrative of how much COVID was going around and the transmission. What changed was with very large case counts, we didn't have the same kind of access to testing. And the PPH risk index was developed in exact response to that. We wanted to contextualize using all of the different data sources we had, case counts, wastewater, but also things like hospitalizations, looking at even reporting of self-testing with rapid antigen tests. And what the risk index does now is it weights those according to what we believe the importance is and provides an overall picture. So sometimes you'll see that one indicator may be higher than the other, but overall, we think the risk index gives the best picture for how much COVID is out there in the community right now. Right now it's low, but you'll see wastewater is listed as high. In part, that's because the thresholds for those settings haven't actually been changed. We've kept them constant through the pandemic, but we don't necessarily know whether a high wastewater level now really does mean that the transmission risk is high overall. We think that we need to contextualize and use all the data sources available to make that judgment. I think that there are lots of questions about what the future of COVID will look like. And clearly COVID transmission has continued. So we continue to see some transmission, but there also have been changes in how the virus is been excreted by people and then therefore is picked up in the wastewater. And so I think we continue to maintain that multiple data sources is important and that providing this information so that people can make decisions around their own personal risks, transmission, and preventative actions they can take is important. Thanks.